Arriving in a new bay by sailboat is one of my absolute favorite parts of cruising. There's something special about that slow approach to land, taking in the scenery from afar and feeling the anticipation build as we get closer to shore, wondering what this new place might have in store for us. Today, I'm trying out a new addition to Karl's fleet, a Kulka SUP, which I thought might be a safer choice than the kayak in places with a bit more wave action. I went with the 11.6-foot version so we can easily manage a crew of 2, plus Boga. But for this first run, it's just Boga and me. The inflatable SUP only weighs about 15 kilos, so it's easy to launch straight from the boat, which is awesome. One nice thing about the SUP is that, unlike a kayak, you're sitting on top rather than inside, which makes it easy and safer to handle the waves and to land ashore. So let's see how Boga likes our new ride. It's really amazing. The flora is impressive. It's all these weird desert plants like succulents and whatever they are. It's really beautiful. And it's quite remote here too. There isn't really much going on, which I love. And especially during the evening hours, usually after 4. It's nice and cool, and there's a horse. Like usual, we're prepared for everything. Ah, nee! Oh man! It does look like an animal. There are these little shacks that give this place a bit of an eerie feeling. It looks like a movie setting from a movie I don't necessarily want to be in, to be honest. It looks abandoned, but I used to say maybe it's just seasonal. There is a lot of stuff for fishing, like some of the equipment you can see is for fishing. There's lots of old fridges and like little containers to store fish inside the water, like little baskets with holes in it. And the people that we did meet here last night, they're fishermen, and they seem to fish during the day, and then they come in and they put the panga here on the land, and then they degut and fillet the fish here. That's why the beach is scattered with fish bones and fish heads. So Boga is in heaven. She's been eating so much skanky fish like she hasn't done in a while. And last night we met 2 guys that were fishing out here with a kayak, and they said they own this little campground here. And at the same time, they're also the security guards for those private homes. So the area seems kind of safe to me. This bay is very much to my liking. Just nature. You can go for a nice walk. It's kind of easy to land and get out again. There's some nice snorkeling. The holding is really good, and so far the protection was pretty good. We weren't rolling at all, so I very much like it. See the happy face? It's a happy Anchorage face. Well, it's another slightly unconventional passage planning here. We're running out of food and we don't have a ton of diesel left. So we were debating to go into La Paz because it's obviously a big town and has good provision. It's got fuel stations, gas stations, but it's like not where we want to go because we would rather be in nature than in a city, and it's gonna take us a day to go there and do all the stuff and get out of there. So now we just looked up whatever groceries are on the way, and I found like a little pueblo. It's not an anchorage, but I mean, who cares? We're just gonna be there for 2 hours, right? Just have to go there and check if it's okay, but we'll just it's called Punta Soledad, and then we're just gonna anchor there, and I'm gonna paddleboard in, get some basic supplies, and then we're gonna head to Isla Espiritu Santo. Well, that was a pretty smooth anchoring in 3 meters of depth. Just bobbing out there, and Flo paddled me in so that Boga can go for a walk, and then they're gonna go back to the boat. Look at the boat just in case there's some afternoon thermal winds happening. I'm gonna look for a grocery store. Okay, maybe I went a little over the top. I think I might need a car back. The problem is there isn't really any cars, so now I'm just talking to any random person coming into the supermarket if they can give me a ride. And I think I found someone that can call a cab. Yay! De Alemania.
Alemania.
Uh-huh.
¿En un barco?
No, pues del barco desde Panamá. Alrighty, well, that was a success. Made it right to my boat. ¿Cómo se llama usted?
Yo me llamo Jesús.
Jesús. Muchas gracias, Jesús. Con la izquierda porque la derecha
Que
tengo.
le vaya muy bonito.
Gracias.
Wie war das mit dem Hindere mich bitte daran, dass ich nicht für 3 Wochen einkaufe?
And as I've learned in university in portfolio theory, never carry all your eggs in one basket. So Flo is doing the first route now with half of the groceries, and then he's gonna come back and pick me up with this little bag. But all in all, I think we've saved a lot of time, a lot of hassle. All right, we're all stocked up on food again. Now we just need to hunt down some diesel somewhere before making the crossing to Guaymas. But first, a night sail awaits as we head further north to the beautiful anchorage of Portico. But more about that next week.